Okay, Leah, let's take a look at your paper and see what we have here. You give a quote, and your quote is fine, but your explanation of your quote is very confusing. Okay? It means that you should never fight for your friends. It doesn't say that. That's not what the quote says. Okay? So we need to we'll make this small enough so we can see. Oh my God. I'm just going to move it over so we can see it better. Well, we're just going to have to make it work. Okay, your quote, your explanation. Your explanation is confusing. You don't interpret the quote correctly. Okay, and it's long. It needs to be concise. You need to make your explanation concise, which means right now it's full of words and it's hard to understand. It means that you should never fight for your friends and help when they get in fights, but don't help yourself, but your friends need to fight for you, or what you are, or what or why are you helping them. Okay. Number one, read your writing first. That's hard to understand, and I don't think you interpreted the quote. Okay, so we need to work on that. The other thing that we have is we don't have a thesis statement. Okay, you're going to talk about my friends care about me, my friends are there for me, my friends are kind to me. So it gives me strength to have somebody to fight for, but I could never fight for. Okay, your quote doesn't fit your paper, Leo, because you talk about how friends are good to you, and which is good, that's fine, but that's not what your quote is. Your quote is about how meaningful it is to have friends, because you can defend your friends with all your might, but you can't necessarily defend yourself. You can stand up for your friends, but you can't stand up you don't know how to stand up for yourself. That's what your quote is about. But then you talk about how important your friends are to you, how they care about you, how they're important to you, and then and how they're kind to you. So you need to find a better quote to fit your paper. All right, but at the end of your paper, at the end of your thesis, you need something like a thesis statement that correlates with your paper. Okay, so your thesis statement might be my friends are important because they care about me, they stand up for me, and they are kind to me. Okay, so that would be your thesis statement. In one sentence, you're going to tell me what the rest of your paragraphs are going to be about, and I just assume that that's what these 3 paragraphs are going to be about. This paragraph right here is not complete. All right, this last paragraph is incomplete. This is incomplete, and you don't have a conclusion. Okay, so work on your quote. I think your quote doesn't fit your paper. I think if you had a different quote about maybe how meaningful friends are, that might be a little bit, or how necessary friends are, or how you need friends. I think that's probably fits your paper a little bit more than the one that you have. Okay, good luck in revamping your paper. And remember, it's a 5-paragraph essay. Develop each body paragraph. Worry about that right now, and we'll worry about the transitions later.